Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If I look a little sick, it's because I might be. We all have something going on. I thought in the beginning it was an allergic reaction to the cats, but now I'm kind of like, maybe it's a cold. I don't know. It's a serious weather change. We got here when it was still not like super duper hot like it is in Arizona, but it was pretty toasty. And then all of a sudden, like overnight, it's 50 degrees. I don't know. Our bodies are not handling it well, it seems. But like physically, I feel fine. I don't know. It's just a lot of buggers. Today, I'm drinking this, what I found at the store. I found this guy, and it has little energy in it, I guess. I don't know. It's really good though. And we are going to be having an episode of Hens in the Wild today. I'm excited for this one because I meant to get to it in my last video, but I just had so much to say about the other stuff that I couldn't. What do you guys think of the sound right now? I don't have my mic yet. I'm ordering it very, very soon. I'm waiting till I get my first check from YouTube. Thanks to you guys, I am monetized, so when I get my first check, that is when I'm going to be ordering the mic. But I did get some sound panels, so I put those on the door to kind of block out some noise and deaden the sound. And I have my carpet, as you can see, I'm in my chair, my blanket, we have our stuff. It's all coming together, and it's slowly but surely getting a lot better for everyone here. We were kind of like, mentally, I was kind of like, oh God, we have to rush everything, and there's just so much I want to do before this baby comes. And we are kind of like, do we care about decorating? Not so much. But my husband did say that I should definitely decorate in here since this is my own space, because it's a really awkwardly shaped room. It's like a weird triangle, but there's more than three sides. I don't know what kind of shape this is. It's a weird shaped room. There's literally nothing else we could do with it, so it's gonna be my filming room. And then if we can figure out a way to get my pole up, then after I give birth, we'll be putting that up too, so I can get back to feeling hot again. 10 out of 10 recommend getting a pole or going to a pole class, or both if you can afford it after having babies, because that is a confidence boost, let me tell you. Because after you have kids, your body looks completely different if you're not a young whippersnapper. That's enough of that. Let's get into the video. Okay, I remember why I saved this, because I don't know about you, but when I was younger, I was an idiot on the internet. And I thought, it's like just put in your info. This was like in like 2008. It was like, put in your info and you get a free laptop and whatever. And I thought, like, if I filled out enough of those, one of those must be real. Yeah, my parents were not happy about that. Anyway, but those kind of like, you remember how those websites look? Like super scammy, super suspicious. That's how this looks, like the little awards. Like, what is that? Those look so, like, that just looks scammy. Like, there is a way to make your company look legit. And I remember looking through other MLM companies' websites and looking at them to see if they looked legit, or if they looked like when I used to scam myself in like the 8th grade or whatever it was. Like those kind of looking websites. And you can kind of like tell when something is legit or not, to a degree, I guess, because I did end up joining It Works. So that's that. This looks so cheap. It doesn't look like it really took any brains or talent to design these little VIP 800, VIP 1600, VIP autoclave. Like, this looks terrible. And this girl's caption says, ever seen these badges? Ever seen these badges on people's photos? Ever wonder what they mean? Keep reading. Each one of these badges represents a bonus earned, a goal that's been hit. Well, no shit. We can read. If not, I read that out loud a second ago. Bonuses, credits, designer, sunglasses, monthly auto bonus earned. How about just like a reliable paycheck? My God, to pay for all those things. And then you can pick what you actually want. When you say yes and click that promoter button, you become eligible for some life-changing incentives. And then they list 1 through 6 is like the giveaways and the bonuses. And this is all on top of your weekly commissions. So if you ever see a friend or someone with these badges beside their photo and name, just know that they are changing their lives while changing others along the way for the worse, monetarily speaking. Shoot them a congrats message. No one No one's doing that. I don't think anyone's doing that. My friends would, I think they were like pity likes now that I look back on it. But if I ever got some sort of achievement or something, they would like the post. But a lot of them knew like they can't like too many or I'd be in their inbox. If you're ready to learn more and jump on the opportunity, message me for more info. And then she has like a little link to the typical earnings or whatever. Oh, and this is a Thrive hun, by the way. Like, how is Thrive still around? I'm really, truly wondering. POV, recommending Thrive to your tired friend, but get 100 irrelevant excuses in return. And it's like her boyfriend or brother, whoever that is across from her, explaining like why they don't want Thrive, which is completely okay. Like, even if it's not an MLM product, like I'll try to recommend things to people here and there, and people are gonna do it or they're not. But I do love when people don't take recommendations from MLMs. There was someone in a mom group just the other day who was asking about probiotics, and they were going to buy probiotics from Amine, however you say it, and it was $80 a month. That's what she said in the post, and was like, I don't know if I want to spend that. You don't. If you like kimchi or sauerkraut, that's what I was recommended by a doctor when we started my fertility treatment, fixing my body and whatever to get pregnant with this baby. That's what I was recommended for a probiotic, because getting it from whole food sources is better than synthetic versions or versions that have been super duper processed. So that's what I would recommend. Definitely talk to your doctor about recommendations. Yeah, that's an easy suggestion. And if you like those two, bada bing, bada boom, easy probiotic solution. The only thing is, I have yet to find a store that carries my favorite kimchi. So I'm a little sad about it, but also my heartburn could never. My acid reflux right now with this baby is ridiculous. I had salsa last night and I had to take Tums like 3 times throughout the night because I couldn't sleep. Also, if my right eye looks swollen and red, not only did I just rub them, but my son stabbed me in the eye with his finger last night. Obviously not on purpose, but dirty little toddler hands. Ugh, let me tell you. When I recommend Thrive to my friend who's complaining about their energy, how they're always tired, how they are burnt out and constantly wanting to nap, tell them about Thrive, they say, I love my coffee. Valid. I like sleeping in. Valid. I love my naps. Valid. I just eat cleaner. Okay, good. Like that's a great solution to try to mitigate that issue. You don't need to add something to mitigate an issue. Sometimes it's cutting certain things out or cutting back on stuff. I'm tired because I haven't been sleeping. Yeah, like what? 3 steps is too hard. Yeah, that's too much. I don't think I can be consistent. I don't like a protein shake. Once my kids are older, I won't be as tired. It's too expensive, but spends hundreds on drinks, junk food, coffee, and energy drinks monthly anyway. Yeah, because they're more enjoyable. I love trying out new energy drinks and stuff because there's like a whole new world of food down here. I would rather do that. I would rather do that and live my frickin' life than a 3-step program from an MLM. I only saved this just to show you guys the background of the video, which is her stockpile of products. Like you can see there's 2 big boxes and all the products behind her. I don't even want to know how much that costs. And there were times when I thought in my MLM that I needed to have a stockpile like that and keep them in hordes behind me, because I would get on Zooms with Jessica and a couple other girls every single day, all day long, you guys, all day long. We would be on Zoom. It's so weird. And like, granted, like, I guess that's pretty common to get on Zoom with your coworkers now, but all day, every day for your MLM, it just wasn't necessary, but it's something we did. We all lived in different areas, and at the time, we liked it. So some of the people who would get on Zoom with us would have like shelves of product behind them, and when we'd be on Zoom all day, I would always see that in the back of my mind, think that that was a goal, because literally everyone else on our team was more successful than me, but they would all have like stockpiles behind them, and I thought that's what I needed. But then I was also like, why? Because I'm not going to go sell something in person. I would have to people more, and that was just not going to happen. And you got to wonder why someone would have a stockpile in the first place, because there's ordering product to be product of the product, and there's rank buying, which we've all heard of. happening in MLMs where you don't get enough customers to meet whatever the requirement is to get the rank, to hit the requirements to get whatever bonus in whatever company you're in. That's a lot of times how it goes, because there's no way she's using this whole closet filled with products every day. Like you simply do not need that much. And in my opinion, I don't think it's the best way to go about it. Like that's just a bunch of processed junk. Not that I think everybody needs to be super crunchy or anything. It's just, oh my gosh. Like there's just so many better options out there. I'm sorry I keep rubbing my eyes, but I feel like there's stuff in them. I was cleaning my closets out yesterday. It's just so much cat hair and dust. I saved this mostly for the caption that she had on here. Warning, some y'all may be triggered. Hate to break it to you, but Thrive not working for you, it's probably because you're working against it. User error. Yes, it's you. You probably like missed one of the 42 steps to Thrive to the max. I'm so itchy. I have the KT tape on. Someone suggested to me and it's so itchy. And I try to give my tummy a break, but it's like impossible to get things done without it. Holding this baby up is no joke. What company does this sound like? You know how in Monet they're like, you're using the products wrong. Like stop trying to tell people they're shampooing wrong. Just gaslighting the customers because fuck it and fuck them, you know? And then it works. We used to tell people like, oh, you're probably not drinking enough water. Are you cleaning up your diet? Oh, are you combining it with exercise? Do you have a hormonal imbalance? Maybe you should ask your doctor, because that's not normal for our products not to work. Like anything but taking any responsibility. And also we weren't allowed to make claims, so we can't really claim any sort of reason it's not working. It is definitely because you're not thriving long enough. It is definitely because you're not thriving long enough. You drinking enough water, or had a shitty lifestyle in terms of diet, exercise, and water intake prior to Thrive. Well, they used the same tactic we did. If you weren't the pillar of health before Thrive, guess what? Your body needs some work to do and some time to repair. Yeah, we would tell people that it takes like 90 days to get things in our system. I don't know if that's true or not as far as supplements go, but I know we just said that because our customer program, the loyal customer program, was a 3-month commitment. That's all. Health takes time, my friend. You have to ask yourself if you're making any healthier lifestyle changes. And taking Thrive for a month or 2 or 3 and expecting extreme weight loss or miracles will not happen. I wouldn't expect extreme miracles from a patch or vitamin supplements, but I would think for the price, I would definitely want to see some sort of change, like feel some sort of change, especially when I know I can get better elsewhere. Thrive works for everyone, and everyone needs premium vitamins for daily function. The next time someone tells you Thrive doesn't work, I would see if they even tried Thrive before. People don't need to try it to say that they don't think it works. Like, I'm sorry. And I thought that was such a good way to shut down the haters. Just being like, well, have you ever tried It Works before? No? Okay, you think so. It didn't sound like it. Like that. And it's not like when you're on the outside, you saying that, have you ever tried it before? It's not doing what you think it's doing. It's not making me shut up. It makes you look like you're in a cult. It makes it look like you can't take any responsibility for the products or the business because you were just a salesperson. You're not qualified in fuck all of anything to be talking about health and wellness products a lot of the time. Now, there are medical professionals and health professionals who do get involved in MLMs. Typically, they're not, though. They're just regular Joes. What their current lifestyle tells you about their health and what they choose to invest their time and money in currently, that would tell you what they make as a priority. Okay? And like, why does everyone need to make their health a priority? Should we? Maybe. I don't know. But doing it via an MLM, in my opinion, is not the way to go about it. I would rather do my own research, talk to other people, get some experiences, talk to qualified professionals, and see what they think, compare, contrast, and then ultimately make the best decision I feel like I can make for me and my family. Okay, I just saved this to be hater. I'm just going to say it right now because a lot of events, whatever the MLM is, they will have a time where there's like an after party, some sort of like exclusive VIP gathering, big or small, doesn't matter. And so this is their 10-year anniversary. This is from 3 weeks ago, guys. And I just want you to look. I'm not gonna play the music because I don't know if it's copyrighted, and it's not about the music anyway. Look around. So this is at the event. And she's just getting it. She's getting in there. And I love me some orchestra. If you guys didn't know, I am a big orchestra nerd. I one day want to own a cello because it's been a dream since I was a kid. So I love that she's just getting it because it does make it more entertaining when you see people in orchestra, not just like sitting there, me, you know, like she's all about it. And she has a cute little get up on, but all the other people are just standing there, and there's also not that many people in there. I mean, maybe it's the beginning of the event. I don't know. But the most excited person to be here in this room is this gal, and she's just going for it. Like, nobody's dancing, nobody seems to care about the music. Nobody's really paying attention to her except this girl with the camera.
We are live here. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tour. This is where the check-in area was before. So we have a little step and repeat at this area. So it is open bar tonight, but we are gonna be good.
As it should be, because I don't know if it costs money to get to their 10-year anniversary, but as it should be. I'm sorry, but the red carpet on top of the other carpet, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm sorry, it doesn't look like a luxury event. The venue looks nice. The red carpet clashes though. It's not very much food. It's not much people, but it's also not much food. Oh, there's more people, but that's not much food. There should be more food. I'm gonna skip through some of this because her connection was terrible. This was a live, so I'll probably skip past some of it and mute it here and there because of the violin girl.
We've got tonight, we've got tomorrow night, which is going to be the blowout party. Get ready for a little Casino Royale LaBelle style tomorrow night. And then tomorrow daytime, your itinerary. So before we go any further, please give a round of applause for the team that put this event on. So we got a couple exciting things to talk about tonight. One, because
I said this in one of my videos covering the Monations conference. If you want to check those out, if you haven't seen them, it's in my anti-MLM playlist. Those were some of my favorite videos I've ever done. They turned out pretty good, I think, for the most part. When there's a speaker at these things and everyone's just recording it, and like that's just kind of like the age and the time we're in. Like everybody's got their phone out to record it, but it's like you could see that there was a girl recording the video, not like on her story or something. Who is she gonna send that to? Is she gonna post that somewhere? Like, who cares? Who's gonna care about that? The people who didn't get to go to the 10-year anniversary. Also, does anybody know who was invited to this event? Because obviously it's probably exclusive. It's not a huge venue. There were more people than I originally saw, like in the beginning of the video, in attendance, but still, like, it's not like their conference.
you made it to this event. So I want you to understand, this was an invitational. I remember when we first were talking about the 10-year party, it's like, well, I don't know if I can make it. I'm thinking in my head, well, I don't know if you're invited.
That was snotty.
Respectfully, I did say it, but I called it. But this is an invitation that was based off performance that was not human-driven, by the way. We didn't want to be biased in any way on who we invited.
Oh, okay, so you had to earn your way to the 10-year anniversary party. Oh, okay. Yeah, so different. So different. That's so unheard of in MLMs.
I want someone to say, well, why did they invite him or her but not this person? And so we built an algorithm that took all humans out of it and just looked at data and performance and came up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of admitting that everyone is just a number. Probably only admitting it for this instance, but kind of admitting that multi-level marketing as an industry is not about people. Like, the people in it make it weirdly personal, like too personal, like not good job boundaries kind of personal. But at the end of the day, like, the CEO and the corporate staff, all they care about is numbers. You are just a number to them.
Invitation list, so we can say, I didn't invite anybody. Am I invited? I don't even know if I'm invited. But happy to be here, excited to be here. What an incredible 10-year run it's been. Lots of memories. Very fortunate for how the cards were given to us, and it's not always that way. You know, life is a lot of hard work.
Oh yeah, what I was saying about the everyone having their cameras out thing, it's just so awkward. Like, I would not like that. Then again, like, when is there going to be a time where I'm standing and speaking in front of a bunch of people? But like, if everybody had their phone out, are you really listening to me? Or are you just on your phone? I wouldn't like that.
And it's a little bit of luck, to be real honest with you. And we were blessed, favored, and fortunate to make it this far. And this is not a stopping point. This is an acknowledgement point. And so there's a lot of fight left in my heart, my spirit, my gut. There's a lot of fight left in the team's heart. And we've got some good things coming.
Fight for what? What are you fighting?
I want to talk about, because you were invited, because you made the cut, I want to talk about what King is. For you specifically. So there's now going to be a fourth step. And it's a jump rope.
I don't mind.
It's the greatest jump rope ever manufactured. So you take your 3 steps, you put on your joggers, and you jump your ass off. It's not a jump rope, and that's a bad joke, right? You better not do that to us. King is going to be really big for us.
Kelly.
And I'm going to tell you another hint, but you can't blast it on social media, please.
We promise.
The real term is called elite. And Thrive Elite is going to be a new chapter for us. Somebody's already texting on social media.
Everyone's got their phone out.
Pre-build.
But something we're going to have to combat as a team when we roll this out. As good as the data is already showing, as good as the research is already showing, as good as everything is already looking, we still have intellectual property stuff to knock out, trademarks, patents, making sure we're covered up, making sure we can't be knocked off, which is why we don't want to release what we're doing right now. It's not just because we like teasing social media, which is kind of fun, by the way, but it's to protect us. Like, you have no idea.
Most people that you're teasing on social media with info that you're leaking exclusive stuff, they don't care. Like, the normal people of the world do not care. They're not like keeping tabs on you to see, oh, what kind of products is the MLM gonna come out with? I need to text Kim right now and see if they're coming out with a new nail polish color. I need to know. No, they don't care. The customers typically don't care because they're only customers because they needed you to shut up and leave them alone. You pressured them into it. Or maybe on the rare occasion they were actually interested, but they're probably not sitting there ready on their computer for new products coming out of the MLM.
Who's on our calls and our Zooms that shouldn't be on there? Like, it's mind-blowing. And I won't even go into kind of phishing emails that we get that are actually traced.
I don't know what else he was going to say from that, because that was it for that live video. And that is also going to be it for this video. What did you guys think? If you have commentary for us, leave that down in the comment section below. If you like this video, give it a little like-see poo. And if you super liked it, share it with your besties. And make sure you are subscribed so you get to see all of my videos. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in the next one.